Hello, everybody, and welcome again to the Phannom Menace. This is Phannom, your lovely host. Hashtag, please love me. Once again with
The answer is no, by the way.
that guy.
Me. That guy McGillicuddy. What's up?
You know, I actually knew a druid in World of Warcraft named McGillicuddy.
That bastard took my thing.
It happens.
I'm gonna hunt him down. I'm gonna murder him.
He was on the server Area 52. He was a resto druid.
Gonna go find him and kill him.
All right, have fun.
Like in real life.
Okay.
How do I do this?
I have no idea.
You are so useless to me.
Yes, I am.
My name is Michael Jolly. Come see me at Jolly Good Gaming on the YouTubes. Do it. It's fun. I play games. And I'm not jolly at all. I'm the most miserable bastard on the planet.
The name is so misleading.
It really is.
So once again, thank you for watching the Phantom Menace.
Hi.
We're just simply here today to pretty much bullshit and talk about gaming in general.
It's Blizzard month.
Well, yes, it is Blizzard month. Once again, 10 years of World of Warcraft.
Oh, by the way, cut that N7 bullshit out. Get that Mass Effect nonsense out of here.
That what?
All I see all over the internet is N7. November is Mass Effect month with BioWare. It's like, fuck off, it's Blizzard month.
No, November is No Shave November. Women start looking like Wookiees at the end of it.
Oh, that's not good.
And that's not.
No, that's... I started to participate in No Shave November for my face, let's clarify, and got super duper itchy and stopped that. I don't want to know what women experience in that situation.
I have no idea.
I imagine it's like Don King just nestled gently betwixt thine legs, and it's probably not a good situation.
I'm going to put up a picture of Don King for that.
I hope you do. I really hope you do.
Just so you know. Alright. Right now, this podcast is pretty much just us talking about gaming in general and some of our favorite points in gaming, whether it be World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, old games like Gauntlet Legends.
Oh, so we can talk about...
That's right, Gauntlet Legends, Mario Kart, whatever.
Phannom needs food badly.
Red Warrior needs food.
So we can talk about, like, it doesn't have to be Blizzard.
No,
okay, sweet.
Let it go.
Let me find my zipper.
No!
Whoa, careful. That was really close to the goods. Oh, God, he's bringing back the spray can. No! Ooh, my shirt smells good. My cologne is off. Oh, Jesus! You're going to blind me. I'm going to go blind.
I have an adrenaline high. I'm laughing right now so hard.
Okay, now here's the problem. That was directed directly in my face. Yes, there was a shirt in the way, and for clarification purposes, that was a can of liquid air, or whatever that is.
As long as I don't hold it upside down, it's fine.
That shit can kill you.
Are you dying?
No, but I could have been...
Then you're fine.
That could have gone through my shirt into my eyes and I'd be blind right now.
An improvement.
No! I can't find my Twinkie when I'm blind, sir.
Your Winky
My
or your Twinkie?
Well, you can call it
Your
whatever.
Blinky?
My Vinky.
Are we going
through all the lists of the
I have no
Pac-Man
idea.
ghost names or
Batman ghost names?
Pac-Man?
Oh, Pac-Man.
Batman ghost names.
Like, what the fuck? Alright.
Alfred, this is my ghost. I named him Vinky. Don't ask questions. I don't pay you to question. How hard do you think Batman abuses Alfred? Like, honestly.
Sexually or just in general?
All.
A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going in there. And then, like,
Yes.
he keeps a boy in his cave in underwear and just... Batman's kind of gross. And he wears latex and, like, rubber, and he's got the nipples, and it's just...
I don't know how this is converting to gaming, but okay.
Well, there's Batman games.
Sure there is.
there's
Lego Batman!
Dude, I love that game. I actually did a video on that not too long ago, actually.
You know what? Just for that, I'm going to find that video and I'm going to put it in the description.
By all means. I yelled at a dude for saying that. I was too old to enjoy it. That it was a game made for children, made to manipulate children somehow, and that I shouldn't be playing it.
Well, don't forget, the Lego movie when it came out, corporations were saying that it's anti-big corporation and brainwashing kids.
Oh no, how dare you preach a message against us?
Yeah.
How dare you preach a message against the ones who control all?
Yeah.
The fact that they thought they could come together and stop it because it hurt them is kind of a sign that they might be a bit too big, but that's for another podcast.
Yeah.
Really quickly, what do you think of the idea, though? Like, is there such a thing as, like, a game you shouldn't play because it's for kids?
A game you shouldn't play because it's for kids.
I mean, we're talking about gaming. Is there a limit to when you can enjoy a game?
Well, no, because E's for everybody.
E is for everyone. That's a good point. Fuck that guy. I didn't even think about that. E's for everybody.
It was rated E for everybody, so everyone's as far as I know. No, No, because I'm guilty of playing the Lego Star Wars games,
Dude,
the
Lego games
Batman
are fun
games.
as shit.
They are, and I think because of us, I think the main reason why is because, well, I don't know about us, I should say me.
Nerds.
I had Legos growing up.
I had my friends' Legos growing up. I would go to my friend's house, find the big box of Legos, and dump it on the floor and just start building shit.
Yes.
Because you know what I had? I had Connects, and I had another one.
I didn't get into Connects.
I had
Mega Blocks.
I liked Connects; they were fun, but I also had one. It was sort of like a Transformers that you put. It wasn't really Transformers. It was like a Beast something. Like I had a big ass gorilla with a gun on his back. You would like put them together, and there was a show about it. I don't know, it had Beast something in there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Actually, you know what the funny thing is?
Hmm.
Is that even though there is World of Warcraft sets out there from Mega Blocks,
Oh, are there?
yeah,
Nice.
there's tons of them. Oh, I wouldn't say tons, but there's at least a couple dozen.
Mhm.
And I refuse to buy it simply because it's Mega Blocks.
I will not support this ghettoization of my precious Legos.
It's not that it's ghettoization, it's that, Legos came out first, Mega Blocks came out second.
Okay.
Why didn't Blizzard go with Legos?
Well, maybe because Mega Blocks offered more money.
That could be it.
You know why the whole business transaction actually exists thing.
Well, it could be that. It could also be because Legos has so much shit already. Legos has Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
Maybe Legos was like, we don't want World of Warcraft. That's a joke.
That could be it too. I'm sorry, we already have something fantasy based. It's called Lord of the Rings. Maybe you heard of it. Just saying out loud while we say no.
Rip off.
Huh?
Sorry, what?
What?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, cool.
Don't touch me.
I won't. You are repulsive.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
No, talking about like games and like what we like about games, Lego anything is kind of a good example of that. Like, okay, so like when you play Lego games, when you start breaking blocks and you get those bouncy blocks, that means you can create something.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time, regardless of the Lego game, like, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? It's wonder, it's magical, it's merriment, it's I'm gonna build something awesome, even if it's just like a little thing that shoots a little ball into a little dude's face.
Yeah.
Like, just that moment of, ooh, what am I going to get out of this?
I have to agree with you. And back to the question, is there such thing as an age limit for video games?
No.
No, I mean, hell, I still go back and play Monopoly. I'm 30,
I want to Let's Play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I really want to do that.
I'm not quite sure how I should respond to that.
Probably by calling Chris Hansen, would be my guess. Don't do that. Actually, I think that dude's probably... That guy got in a lot of trouble, actually. He actually got spied on cheating on his wife. Suck that, Chris Hansen.
Not quite sure how to think of that.
Oh, that dude's a douche. So are the pedos he busts, but still, like, that dude's a douche.
So, in gaming in general, what is one of your favorite memories from gaming in general?
Well, see, I kind of have, like, classifications. Like the social aspect of gaming.
What is the funniest gaming moment you've ever experienced?
Funniest game? That's... Fuck, I don't... Skyrim glitches. Skyrim glitches have got to be the one.
Oh, God.
Every time I try to do anything in Skyrim. I had a dragon at one point, pretty much mount Lydia. Like, land right on top of her and would not leave. Like, he was just there forever and ever and ever. Even the bones, after we killed him, were just on top of Lydia. And she's on the ground, like, doing her stupid Lydia thing. I'm like, no! My traveling chest! God damn it! Now where am I going to store my crap? But anything Skyrim related, I mean, Skyrim glitches are probably some of the best glitches in all of gaming.
I have to agree with that. Now, for me, I just actually noticed this. If you ever played a World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, Blizzard in general, Blizzard Entertainment tends to troll its players.
Yep.
And I was doing
super good at it.
Just for shits and giggles, I was leveling my Horde Druid, and I'm doing the starting quest in Jade Forest for Mr. Pandaria.
Totally know where that is.
Alright. And at this one quest, you're charged with going and picking up, several kegs of brew.
Ooh.
Alright. And you get a companion to follow you. And the companion goes, "What? Did you think these barrels were going to magically fit into your bags?"
That's good. That's real good.
I'm like, Blizzard's trolling us.
Well done.
Well done. And that brings to the next question, because I remember back in, not next question, but the next idea is like, I remember back during Vanilla, Burning Crusade, up through Lich King pretty much, you had to keep your mounts in your bag.
Did you?
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
You had to actually keep your mounts in your bag. It wasn't until
Oh,
it wasn't until as far as I remember being in Lich King, possibly in Kata, where you can open up, you would then open up a tab and then have you can choose a mount. So it's like I'm thinking to myself, geez, I keep food in my bag, I keep ore, I keep leather, I keep mounts.
That brings up... Jesus. I want to ask a really quick question, because I started my own fun tune last night.
Okay.
And for shits and giggles, I wanted to pick up the three side professions: fishing, cooking, and bandaging.
Okay. First aid.
First aid. Does anyone actually use first aid?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. When has that ever been a thing?
I use first aid on my warrior and any tune that doesn't have a healing spell. I'll use it on.
You just don't get like mana potions or healing potions, rather.
Well, I do, but there are times when those are on cooldown, and you need that heal.
Yeah, that's true. I think I've maybe one time in my entire World of Warcraft experience ever come to a point where like I really wish I had a Band-Aid right now.
I will say this because it's funny because my friend Hogjaw said asked the same exact thing a few weeks ago.
But you can just get food for that matter.
What?
You can just get food and then sell all the stupid like cloth.
Not if you're in combat.
Well, no, but I'm saying like can you use bandages in combat?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Oh yes. Oh, trust me. See,
I've done it.
Oh yes, I have. The only thing that I have not used that first aid has to offer is in the lower levels. You can actually start making anti-venoms.
Oh.
And it was only available in vanilla because it's like it removes one poison effect. So I mean you don't really poison stays the same no matter what. It's not like you have to keep upgrading it.
I don't think I've ever in World of Warcraft gotten shit. I'm poisoned. Now I'm screwed.
Exactly. Neither have I. I
don't think it's ever existed.
So it's like that's one thing. First thing I've never used. Cooking I use because it's creates
Raid,
food and buff and
yeah.
that.
I understand. And fishing gets you a mount at least.
Fishing gets you the mount, the sea turtle mount in Northrend or higher if you fish it out of a pool of fish, and back in the day I had fishing. I was maxing out fishing on my hunter because I had to feed my pet.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
I remember that.
It's either A, go buy food, or B, fish it up. You spend 10 minutes fishing, you get 20 fish. That's good for your pet.
I totally forgot you had to feed the little bastard.
Oh yeah, you don't have to feed him anymore.
I miss that actually.
I do too. I do kind of miss with World of Warcraft on your hunter, your pet having a happiness bar, and if you dismiss your pet, it gets he doesn't
love me anymore.
Exactly. Your pet gets emo and cuts himself.
That's one dead pet.
So
actually, you just talking about Blizzard reminded me of the first time I ever realized that gaming wasn't just a me thing. Because my dad gamed a lot, and it was cool because he'd get all those little handheld like Tiger games or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had a Nintendo and all that crap, and it was great, like gaming with my dad and all that. But the first time I ever realized that gaming was something a lot of people did, I went to a daycare thing after school. It was like a day camp thing, and this one kid used to always walk around and say "Lictor, Zug Zug," and I never knew what the fuck he was talking about. I thought he was crazy. And then I started playing Warcraft 2, and I heard the orc say "Lictor, Zug Zug," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's something that's what that kid said." And it was that. Wait a minute, he played that game. This is a big thing. That was the first time I ever realized that was like
Speaking of the original Warcraft games,
uh-huh.
I love randomly poking the guys in there. And like the
sheep,
the orc peons going, "Stop poking me!
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of orc." And
more work?
Exactly,
Righto.
More work?
Job's done.
Righto. Job's done.
And just poking the crap out of seals until they explode.
Every Blizzard game has that. Even in StarCraft.
Is that in World of Warcraft? Can you do that?
In World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Okay, almost every Blizzard
game.
game.
I was about to say,
I'm sorry.
I've clicked some sheep for some long-ass times.
No, but in World of Warcraft, you can once again click on these guys, and they'll say their different stuff. Because I will randomly go to Eastville Logging Camp in Elwyn Forest and start clicking on the peons there, just to hear them go, "More work."
Oh, they do. Oh my god, that's
okay.
That is like
all done.
That is. It's funny because when I played Warcraft 2, I didn't understand what I was doing.
Yeah.
There's a big joke over at JGG with me and Reisu That when I first, to me, it made sense to have like a shit ton of archers and to put them out front so that they could like shoot people down before they got there, and then once people broke through the archers, they'd go to like the swordsmen and crap. Not knowing how to RTS at all, I was a kid. I was retarded.
Yeah.
I couldn't be.
Still.
Yeah. I couldn't beat that game without cheats, and I can't today. I played Warcraft 3 and I suck at Warcraft 3. I can't get through Stratholme, but I suck at RTS in general. But
RTS, real-time strategy, in case anybody didn't know.
oh well, I apologize. But like, God, I'm dumb.
Yes.
I don't want to think about how dumb I am anymore. It hurts my feelings.
Do you want to stop talking about it then?
I can't. Oh God, I'm so dumb.
My favorite thing to do with I like going back and playing the Warcraft. Remember, Warcraft Orcs and Humans was the first one. And then, Warcraft 2 with the 3 different versions of it. You have Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness, Warcraft 2 Dark Portal, Warcraft 2 Battle.net Edition, and Battle.net Edition is when you can start playing other people.
Battle.net is on. You can get Warcraft 2 on Battle.net?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Warcraft 2 Battle.net Edition.
So I can go buy it right now and play it.
I don't know if it's still sold in any place like GameStop, but yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not like I can go on Battle.net and buy it like you can Warcraft 3.
Possibly.
Well, they actually, I know they're working on it. They're working on updating it so you can actually go and play it on newer systems.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot wait because, oh man, I love that game to death.
Blizzard has hinted, never fully announced, but they have hinted that they're planning on remaking some of the older games, and not necessarily updating the graphics, but making it to where they can play on newer stuff. Because let's face it, I've tried playing Warcraft Orcs and Humans on my computer now, and it's like my computer's too powerful for it. Which I didn't think that was a possibility, but
Turns out Windows has no desire to replicate DOS. You have to get DOSBox to do it, and it's confusing as dicks. At least it is for me. Yeah. I don't know how to use DOSBox. I'm tarded. But,
You're tarded?
I am tarded.
Yeah, I'm petarded.
That makes me want potatoes.
No, Peter Griffin. Petarded.
I don't watch Family Guy anymore. I haven't watched it in years.
Anyway, but,
Easter eggs.
Oh, Easter eggs? Which ones?
Well, what are the best ones? Like, what are your favorite Easter eggs? I just wanted to cut you off before you talked more about Warcraft and made me want to play Warcraft.
Favorite Easter eggs?
Yes.
In gaming in general?
Yeah, anywhere. Anywhere in the whole gaming escape. I just don't want to talk about Warcraft anymore. Makes me sad.
Ghostbusters, the video game. That came out for the PS3.
Is Egon a ghost in there?
No. Paul Walker.
Too soon?
Ah!
I'm sorry, Paul. I feel dead.
You should be sorry for Harold Ramis, too, asshole.
Fuck that guy.
I'm sorry for the guy who drove fast into a tree, but I'm not sorry for the guy who died. Well, he overdosed. No,
wait, Egon overdosed?
No, he didn't. Science experiment gone wrong. All right.
That's how I choose to see it from now on. I don't care what the real story is. That dude was doing some ghost shit, and it took him out.
Pretty much.
That's how I see it.
In Ghostbusters, the video game for the PlayStation 3, it's not really an Easter egg, but there's a painting of Vigo from Ghostbusters 2, the giant painting that was in there that day.
Yep.
Okay. You can go and you can talk to it.
Why would you ever do that?
Because it gave me the option to, and I wanted to see what happens. Another kind of Easter egg, but it's not really an Easter egg. It's just something that you can do in the game. You can go into the shower, and then
don't like where this is going.
Well, no, you're fully dressed, and the shower looks broken, so you go in it, and then you have an interaction button, and starts spraying you. That is stupid shit like that.
I thought for a second that was going in a horrible, horrible place.
Now for actual Easter eggs in games.
Well, really quickly, speaking of the Ghostbusters game, I actually have it on PC, and I'm so dumb. The first time I walked in there, I looked. I'm like, they have a stripper pole? Holy shit! Oh, that's the fire pole. I'm retarded.
Wow.
I was like, the lady on the phone says not that hot. I'm sorry. There's no reason for them to have a stripper pole.
Janine Melman from your staff.
Oh god.
We got one.
Oh, her voice makes me want to kill babies. Oh god, it's the worst.
What is with you and killing babies? It's fun. I understand.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
I picked it up,
occasionally here and there.
Yeah, spend time.
No, I mentioned this before, but I think the best Easter egg in World of Warcraft is actually seeing Mike Rowe.
That's cool.
Doing a dirty job.
That's actually really cool.
I think that was because I had a level. I don't know when they added him. I don't know if he was actually in there since vanilla, or if it he came in later on, he threw Burning Crusade or Lich King.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, I'm leveling a tune through Theramore, and I've done it, at this point in time, I've done it, like, a couple of times, at least, 4 or 5 times. And it's like, out of the corner of my eye, I see some guy gutting fish, and I'm thinking, okay, he has, like, a little icon, to where I can go sell shit to him, and I had to, empty my bags. And then I'm hovering over him, and like, it's Mike Crow.
Ah. I see what they did there.
And then, you speak to him, and he goes, it's a dirty job, but somebody has to do it. And I'm like, that's epic!
That's pretty awesome.
And then the first thing that I noticed with Lich King for Storm, if you're Alliance and Stormin, you have Bobby Flay and Mario Batali.
Did not know that.
As your cooking trainers.
Pretty cool. See, I don't pay attention to the names of anybody, which is apparently a huge mistake of mine. Grom Proudmore!
I hate you so much.
Inside jokes.
Inside jokes that nobody's going to understand except this!
Ow! 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 My shoulder! Oh, God! Oh, God! It hurts! You're the worst! Oh! Oh, you're a douchebag. Oh, my God.
Next, I'm going to cut you.
Please don't. I'd rather you beat on my already broken shoulder than cut me, but barely. It's very close. Can I do some self-promotion while I'm suffering?
Sure.
Okay, so I am learning to become a game designer, and I have a whole shit ton of files on my computer, story ideas, gameplay design. One of my favorite folders, one of my favorite things on my computer, and actually in my life, honestly, as pathetic as this might sound, and oh my God, my shoulder hurts, is I have a file dedicated exclusively to Easter egg ideas. And they are just the most fun thing in the world to come up with. Like, gameplay mechanics, fun. Story, great. But thinking about Easter eggs and all the fun little tributes to things that you love that you could throw into a game, it is the most fun.
It really is. And with Blizzard, I noticed that Blizzard does that more than any other game.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does Blizzard troll its players, but there's Easter eggs, like in the original Goblin Shredder, before it was a mount, there was a picture of Kerrigan from StarCraft, when, the Blade of Queens. She was in there as a picture, on the console. Then when they re-released it as a mount for everybody to use, they kept that same picture, so it's an Easter egg of an Easter egg.
Nice.
Which is pretty funny.
That is.
And
can I ask you a quick question?
No, because I'm about to say something that's going to make you laugh and bring another podcast. In Sharath City.
Okay.
And that's, in
I call it Shatrath.
Shatrath works.
Is that wrong?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I used to call it Shitrath because there was so much lag. For the Alliance Battlegrounds, you have He-Man and his mount.
That's creepy.
Alright, and then for the Horde, you have Skeletor.
That's pretty awesome.
Alright.
That's pretty awesome, actually. That's pretty cool.
So, go ahead. What were you going to say? And next topic.
Really quickly, I just want to know, how much is Blizzard paying you to suck their dick, and can I have some of that money?
Yes, and no.
The first one wasn't a yes or no question.
Oh.
There was actual numbers involved. How much?
Yes.
I don't think you understand numbers. Those are those 1, 2, 3. When people tell you to count your fingers and toesies?
1.
Yeah,
2,
how much are they paying
7,
you? Nope,
20,
that's not even close.
30.
You were really bad at this.
I am.
You need serious, serious goddamn help.
I do.
Okay. God damn it, you are dumb.
Yes.
You remind me of Charlie Day from frickin' Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I love you too.
Don't touch me. Please no. Why? I can show you the world. No, you don't, sir. I want to talk about like one of the most amazing moments I ever had while gaming, and please put your shirt back down. You ever play Fallout 3?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a scene in Fallout 3 where you actually go through a sort of museum mock-up of a vault, and it's actually one of those ones where like the lights turn on depending on where you are, and like the voice kicks in automatically where it's like, this is vault tech whatever this thing is designed for, and then give you like facts about the vault or whatever, and it's in this place that it's in this museum thing that I think it's in Washington. It's in this museum where you're fighting these monsters, and there's just a break from the fights where you're going through this museum vault, and it's the way that it's like you're suddenly very alone. It's suddenly very quiet except for the mechanics kicking in, and it's the voiceover telling you, and it's all so atmospheric and just so like crazy. Like suddenly you're just lost in this world of holy crap, this is what a vault is like, and like this is what it is to the outside world, and it's like there's something about that scene that seriously just affected me, where it's like this is one of the coolest and most atmospheric things I've ever done in a video game.
You know what the most coolest atmospheric thing you've ever done in a video game?
What's that?
Super Mario World 64.
Really? Atmospheric?
When you're in that one water area and there's the eel swimming around.
Okay, yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah, no, the music, everything about that was really.
It's not even the music. It's just the fact that I have a slight case of water phobia.
Okay.
I don't mind going in pools. I don't mind taking a shower, but oceans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like the beach. It's the beach. It's land. When you start getting towards the water, I start getting a little squeamish.
Oh, really?
Jaws, the movie.
Never seen it.
You never seen Jaws?
Please don't hit me.
You've never seen Jaws?
I've never seen Jaws.
You've never seen Jaws?
I'm hiding my shoulder.
You should.
I've never seen Jaws. I know! Oh, my titty.
My titty. I should have bigger pieces of corn in my crap.
That's disgusting. Thanks for that. No, I've never seen. I don't know. I just never have.
You need to see Jaws.
You know what I have done?
What?
I played Jaws, the video game. It's amazing. You collect license plates. I don't know why. I really have no idea why.
Because in the movie Jaws, one of the sharks that cut open thinking that it's the guy, the culprit, he has a license plate.
That makes sense. I thought Jaws just had a weird collection. Like, that was his thing. He just collected license plates from all the
Speaking of
states.
old games...
Don't touch me.
I'm not. Speaking of old games, I have to bring up Friday the 13th, and I don't remember if it was...
The SNES game?
No, for the Super Nintendo or regular Nintendo.
Oh, the old Nintendo one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game sucked.
Where you were actually at, where it was like, two-dimensional. It was left to right, and you had to go into certain cabins, and if you went to the wrong cabin, Jason...
Yep.
There's Jason.
There he is, and you can. I think you can. I don't know. I never managed to kill that bastard.
No, I never managed to either.
Aren't you, like, pelting rocks at him or something?
As far as I know, I have never beaten the game.
That game is evil.
Another good game, Bubble Bobble.
Do love me some Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble.
I've played about...
You have never played a video game. You have never been a hardcore gamer until you've beaten Bubble Bobble.
Don't think I've ever beaten it. I used to play that at the arcades, though, a lot. A lot. I'd spend all my money on that.
How the hell would you play that at an arcade?
They had an arcade version.
But you have...
The joystick is amazing.
Which joystick?
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions which you don't want to know the answer. You know what I played a lot at the arcade?
Yes, my joystick's amazing. Go ahead.
There's a Star Wars arcade game I played a shit ton of, and it was controlled with like a joystick.
With the lightsaber?
Yeah. Darth Vader was a cheap whore.
Oh, yes.
Darth Vader was a dick.
Yes, he was.
I got to the end pretty consistently there, but Darth Vader was evil.
You asshole.
God, let's go back to arcades. Could we have those as a thing again?
No, because arcades are not the same anymore.
Well, they would be if people made good arcade games.
Oh, yes.
There's games in...
That's actually, if I ever win the lottery, one of the first things that I'm doing besides paying off all my bills and getting the IRS off my back, if you're listening, it's a promise there, is I'm going to definitely open up an old school arcade with old school games from like the 80s and 90s. And then have a separate pinball arcade. Because let's face it, pinball is cool no matter what era it's from. No matter how stupid the posters for, because you can market anything on a pinball game. Monsters, Addams Family,
South Park, play the balls
South
out of that.
Park,
Star Wars,
Hell
of a shot, kid.
Twister,
1 in a million.
Twister,
Really?
Twister was on there.
Weird.
Sharknado's on one.
Oh god, that just disturbs me.
And then Piranha 3D.
You know they have games like Madden and shit at the arcade?
Yeah.
I found that really weird.
It's not the same as playing
Well,
at
of
home
course
on the
not.
console.
Yeah, no. It's never going to be
There's
that
certain
good.
games that you have to leave at home on your console. Madden is one of them. Any sports game, because let's face it, you're playing it until I don't know how. How would they regulate that? 25 cents or $1, and you get to play unlimited, until you lose. Is it time based?
Interception. Put in more coins.
Exactly.
I think I broke an arcade machine with my fatness once. I went to the arcades. I went to an arcade.
Do we really want to know this on? Do we really want to put this on the internet?
I'll give you the PG version.
Thank you.
And I think the statute of limitations is gone, so I can't be in trouble for the actual arcade
I'm more
machine.
scared now that you're working on statute of limitations on this one.
No, there's nothing about that. I do have a weird, awkward arcade story.
I had a really cool one. Go ahead.
Okay, so so there was a car. There was a car game. It was a racing game, some like thing I'd never heard of before. And I set, the one with the seats and the wheels and everything. Huh?
Cruising USA?
No, it was some off name thing. It was just some random thing. It's the one with the seat and it's got a wheel and pedals and all that crap. So I sit down, everything's fine, and I kind of shift a little bit when I go to hit the pedal, and hear dunk, and then it blue screens, and I just it just blue screened on me. So I got off immediately, walked away, and said nothing to nobody. I went. And
I sat down. Sir, lady, get the fat kid back here.
I was an adult at this point, sir.
No. With me actually. As you know, if you live in South Florida, you've heard of boomers. Actually, if you live in Florida in general, boomers. You've heard of boomers. Now, back in the day, boomers only had one location, and that was at Airport Road in Glades. And at this location,
Bumper Boats.
That's Grand Prix. Oh no, that was there. That's right.
Yeah, and then they bought him out.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boomers brought out Grand Prix Racerama. Because that was the greatest one for a while. That was the ultimate arcade right there. Mile-long go-kart track, but I'll get to that in a moment. But I'm at Boomers with my friend John, and, they have this blackjack game there, and it's like, okay, kind of cool,
You play blackjack in an arcade, you loser?
I would win money! It was not a loser! I won tokens from playing this game.
Nice.
And what it was that, we're playing blackjack, and, I got an 18. And and my buttons weren't working, so I kept I would hit stand and it automatically hit. So
you got screwed.
No, I went to hit I hit stand. It gave me a card. Gave me an ace. I was at 19. I hit it again. Gave me another ace. I was at 20.
No way.
Hit it again. It gave me 21.
No way.
3 aces in a row.
No way.
Everybody, my friend John's there. The 2 other people that are playing with, they're all looking at me like I hacked the game somehow.
That's...
I didn't. And then what made it even better was that the next 5 hands after that, instantly blackjack for each and every one.
How in the hell is that even possible?
I have no idea.
Those games are designed so you don't win.
I don't know. And they're not designed so you don't win. They're just designed
Did you blow the game?
Possibly.
Okay, don't do
I
that.
may have done sexual favors to the game.
That's disgusting.
It is.
You ever had those, like, they were like the... actually, really quickly, let me do my story before I forget. So, I went to Dave & Buster's.
Good.
And,
that's a nationwide chain, so it's not really located in South Florida.
Also, sucky. No good games there. They have Fruit Ninja, for fuck's sake.
Depends on which one you go to.
What they did have was Guitar Hero.
Ooh.
And I was like, hold on, hold the damn phone. Guitar Hero?
This game is not fair because I cannot fit the strap over my fat body.
I don't play with the strap, sir. And yes, I can, so suck it. Okay, pros don't need straps. Anyway, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, don't do visual things people can't see that make me feel grossed out by your presence. So don't touch me. So I'm watching this girl, right? She looks like my age. I'm like, and I'm generally not interested in the girl at all. I don't care about the girl because they have Guitar Hero at a place where they have food and liquor. I don't know how this gets better. So I'm like, excuse me, do they have all the songs of the console version? Because I care about Guitar Hero. I want to know. Also, I've been drinking a little bit. So I ask if they have all the songs from the guitar version, from the console version. She goes, I don't know. And she's like really bitchy about it. But I'm drunk and I don't like bitchy people, so I'm going to keep asking questions to ruin her damn night. So I sit next to her because there's stools. I just sit there and I watch. I start asking questions like, what's your favorite song? What are you playing? And I'm gonna ruin this bitch's night because she was a dick to me and I was drunk. Then her dad shows up. Sir, why are you talking to my daughter? Who the hell are you? I'm her father. Why are you talking to my daughter? She's 14 years old. Leaving! Goodbye! I have never gotten off a stool faster in my damn life.
Because it broke.
Yes, from the sheer the sheer pressure of my asshole clenching in fear of this girl's father who...
You could have simply said that you were asking questions about the game because you didn't know about it.
I was drunk and her dad was big. There was no thinking. Because it was innocent. I had no interest in the girl. I was in the game. And... until she decided to be a bitch.
When I worked at Boomers...
You worked at Boomers?
I worked at Boomers.
Why do you not still work at Boomers?
Because...
Why did you ever leave that place?
Long story for another podcast.
No, there's always time for stories.
Yes, there is.
It's like Jell-O.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm working at Boomers, and I'm working the bumper boats, and, this one girl comes up, and, at this point in time, I'm 18, I'm still in high school.
Don't like where this is going.
And this girl comes up and she has big floppy bouncy boobs. She's my height.
Wow.
And she's not acting immature.
Big floppy bouncy boobs.
Well, she's not acting immature. She's acting like an adult. So it's I'm thinking, okay, I'm 18, she's 18, and then her dad comes up behind her, and me are talking and everything. Then her mom shows up behind her, and and the guy and the father goes, "You gonna let us and our daughter ride boats?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You guys have your tickets and everything." And he goes, "Yeah," and and I'm flirting with her a little bit. And on the way to when they were leaving, he looks at me and she goes, "By the way, she's only 13."
What the fuck, dude? What the?
And I'm just like, "Thanks for the heads up."
See, here's the thing. My story involved me not being interested in the girl. Your story involved you being interested in the girl.
I was 18, so theoretically speaking, 5 years is not that bad.
Theoretically speaking, that's against the law.
I know shit. Why do you think I said thanks for the heads up and I just left
Can
it
I
like
give
that?
Can I give you some pointers?
Oh yes, because I have all the points in the world now. But go ahead.
Ew. Don't put out this podcast. You're going to jail.
How am I going to jail? I was flirting. I was 18 at the time. That's 12 years ago. Statute of limitations are well over on that one. And I didn't do anything sexually. I was hitting on her.
I'm going to call the police.
Go ahead.
Can I borrow your cell phone?
Sure.
Cool.
Can you find it?
No, I don't own a cell phone of my own, so I'm going to need yours.
Alright, if you want to, you can now report crimes online at pbso.org.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I'm lying.
Oh. Actually, you ever see Scary Movie 1 or 2 or whatever it was where they text 911?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
I kind of want to find out, but
I know that if you have an emergency,
Mm-hmm.
alright, keep in mind, people, if you have a medical emergency and you live in the South Florida area, the hospitals down here now allow you to book an appointment online for your medical emergency. So, if you are ever driving, alright, and you get into a rollover accident, and your smartphone is still okay to use, go ahead and use your data on there to book an appointment at your local hospital.
They'll get to you at their next available convenience.
Oh no, it's a guaranteed wait. So if it's a 15-minute wait and you're there 16 minutes later, you're still.
Is your next pizza free?
No.
Balls.
Who the fuck? If you are bleeding to death, first off, why are you online? Second off, why are you not calling 911 yet? Or at least attempting to text it to see.
Well, you're playing Farmville, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Do people still play Farmville? I don't know if that's a thing.
I don't know.
So video games. They're great.
Certain ones, yeah. Flappy Birds is pretty cool.
Flappy Birds?
You ever play Flappy
No,
Birds?
I did, but I wasn't sure if that was a reference to the girl or not. Confused as to where that segue was going.
Ba-dum-bum.
Dude, I need like a little tiny drum set over here.
We really do.
I really want to do that from now on.
Ba-dum-bum.
That's a little bit too much of the bump.
Ba-dum-bum.
Well, that shut me up. I said
ba-dum-bum.
God damn it, now I really want that.
It's like Dr. Evil. Shh.
Shh. This is causing me severe psychological harm.
Okay.
God damn it, I want to see that movie. Video games, I can't focus on them. They're like my favorite thing in the world, but my god, when I start talking about them, it's like the whole world of entertainment opens up before me.
It is true.
I feel like...
What is your favorite first-person shooter? For any console ever. First person.
Final Fantasy X.
It's not a first-person shooter.
I don't really like first.
Okay, your favorite first-person view game, to where it's like you're clearly as that person. You can't see behind them. You're playing that person, like Doom, Duke Nukem. No, Duke Nukem wasn't like that. Oh, the new one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was. The other one was too, but
because my favorite one of all time is GoldenEye.
I hate GoldenEye.
I shitty ass video game.
I never grew up on the N64. That was my problem. It's like I never got to play GoldenEye.
Okay, yeah, that could be it.
And like whenever people talk about how like their great GoldenEye multiplayer memories, I'm just like,
I don't have great. I wouldn't say it was great memories. I do have a few good ones. Playing with my friends and everything. to my loving, caring brother who hates me. If you're listening to this, I hate you too, because of how many times you killed me in that damn game.
GoldenEye ruining family since whenever the hell that was.
No. My motto for World of Warcraft, when I know that there's multiple people from the same family on the same raid team.
Oh, that creeps me out.
World of Warcraft, destroying families over loot since 2000.
I'm getting a divorce. I wanted that headset. No,
I'm getting a divorce because I want Ashes of Alar.
Oh, dude, I would kill a family member over the Ashes. I'd kill them all.
Kill them and take
I'd start shanking everyone. Oh, you're gonna need? No, you're not. Although now it's okay because now you can trade for the first hour or so.
2 hours.
Yeah, so I'll just kill everybody and initiate the trade and be done with it.
Ooh.
I want them fucking Phoenix. I want that Phoenix mount so goddamn bad.
I have it.
I will murder you in your sleep
You
while
can't.
you're awake. Figure that one out, bitch. I will steal your account too. I totally counted this victory. Yeah, I have the Phoenix mount. I'm riding it. Suck it. Sure, my characters are named stupid things like Phannom and Jedi, and I don't remember your actual character names. But
You named one. You named one Phannom.
Oh, I did? Yes, I have no idea.
Hence my gamer tag right now.
You seem like the kind of You seem like the kind of asshole who would name his characters after himself. I'm that asshole too, so don't worry about it.
It's not a matter of that's how I got the tag. The tag Phannom.
You play RPGs? Regular RPGs?
Role playing games.
No.
Or rocket propel grenades.
That one.
Yes, I do play rocket propel grenades.
But do you play the Japanese RPGs?
No.
You've never played one? No Final Fantasy X.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So in Final Fantasy X, did you name Titus after yourself?
Titus.
It's Titus.
It's Titus.
It's not Titus.
It's
you moron! They
Titus.
say it in the games.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They never say his name in the game.
Kingdom Hearts. Titus is there. Titus is there. Wakka's. They're in the island. Titus is there. Wakka's there. I want to say Riku's there, but I might be wrong. No, but they probably wouldn't put Riku because it would have clashed with the actual Riku in the game. They'd say Titus in Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Which is Square Enix.
Okay.
Yeah, they say the name.
Okay.
Also, it's Japanese. I makes an E sound.
Okay.
You don't like being wrong at all.
It's not even that.
What is it?
It's Titus.
It's how do you figure?
How?
How?
Because I'm American.
The game is Japanese.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
You look. What?
My Americanism supersedes any Japaneseisms coming from a Japanese country because America.
America.
Is that how that works?
America, where you can get a double bacon cheeseburger between 2 glazed donuts.
Oh my God! Can we get a double bacon cheeseburger?
Between 2 glazed donuts.
No, I just want the cheeseburger.
No buns. Just the cheeseburger by itself.
Well, the cheeseburger implies buns.
Well, not always.
It does. I'm not having this argument with you because you just tried to argue an actual fact of Titus with me.
Look, first off, I've never played the Kingdom Hearts games.
Okay.
Alright, so, of course. And finally, one thing that I haven't done that you have.
I win! That hurt my back! God damn it! I am falling apart.
At the age of 27.
Oh God, it's depressing.
So if there's an actual pronunciation for it, I'm not 100% sure. I will take your word for it.
I will Google it right now.
That's fine. I will take your word for it. I will believe you. But no, I was not that superficial asshole that renamed the character to my name.
I did for the first 20 minutes, felt super bad, and then restarted the game.
Alright. However, my second time through, yes, I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you make yourself Yuna?
No.
You made yourself Yuna.
How would I make myself Yuna? I can't rename Yuna. Yuna's Yuna.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can rename the Aeons.
You can rename the Aeons, which I did rename some of those.
Were they all Phannom?
Yes, totally.
Phannom 1, Phannom 2, Phannom 3,
Not
Phannom
even
Menace.
that, just Phannom.
Just Phannom everywhere.
Phannom.
The Magus, the Phannom sisters.
Phannom. Phannom, Phannom. Phannom, Phannom.
Phannom umlaut NNOM.
Yes.
Phannom.
No, my first time through, the first time I play through a video game, I'll leave everything as is just to experience it. But then if I go back and play it again, like with Final Fantasy X,
Look, I'm kissing Yuna.
I will go. Yeah, that's it.
Awkwardly.
I will go back and like rename some of the stuff. Like I always rename Ifrit, Diablo.
Do you really?
And I know it's nothing creative.
Ifrit, by the way.
Ifrit.
Bitch.
Yeah. Ifrit.
I hate you so much right now. It hurts. You have no idea.
So
this is what I'm nerdy about.
Is it Shiva or Shiva?
Shiva.
Okay.
This is what I'm. See, like I have.
Is it Riku or Raikou? Or is it Rikuku?
It's Rikku. It's exactly it. They say her name in the game.
Rikku. So is it Riku?
It's Rikku. They say it in the game.
Rikku.
It's Rikku.
Or Rikku.
It's totally Rikku. You're right. It's Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Are you sure it's Yuna? And not Yuna?
I mean, if you're gay, it could be Yuna.
Are you sure it's Pain or not Painy?
Yeah, it's Painy. They named her Painy.
Is it Orin or Orion?
No, you're signing letters that don't exist. The hell?
Is it Wonka or Wonka? Is it Lulu or is it Lili? I mean, like, seriously now. Finally, I found something.
Is it Gipple or sandwich? Tell me.
Yes. Is it meatball or is it ball of meat?
Oh, that's gross. I don't know why. It just grosses me the hell out.
Is it marinara sauce or meat sauce?
I could go for some meat sauce. I could really go for some meat sauce.
That's one thing that I never understand.
This podcast is making me super hungry.
Don't worry, I'll feed you later.
Ooh.
Possibly.
Oh.
That is one thing that I've
Temper
always...
your excitement, fat man.
Yes, really. Calm down now. That's one thing that I've never fully understood is why some places call spaghetti sauce. Some of them call it meat sauce. Some
Well,
of
it's
them
like
call
soda and pop and shit.
Well, no, but some of it call it meat sauce. Some of it call it marinara sauce.
Uh-huh.
So is there a proper terminology for it?
Yeah, it's fucking marinara sauce.
Okay.
It's whatever the
But
hell...
you're not marinating it.
Marinara is Italian for delicious, juicy goodness.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I know French.
I do
Fuck
too.
you.
Oh, wait, hold on. I do actual French. I was preparing for a French down. Here come the insults. Wow. I was getting all ready to go. Like, I took French, motherfucker. 2 years. 2 years. I paid attention to the hot chicks, which, by the way, can I say something real quick? I'm going to do it anyway. If you're in high school taking a foreign language because it's mandatory to graduate, and you're...
Stop. Go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead.
And you speak Creole, don't take French. That's cheating. That's like me making my mandatory second language English, which isn't an option.
Actually, despite what you may think,
there are slight differences.
Because it's quite funny because I had a friend, who's she's Spanish, and she thought that taking Spanish, while she knows Spanish and she speaks Spanish, will give her the edge, and the Spanish that we had to take in that you could take in high school was proper Spanish,
right,
from Spain, not from Mexico. So the Spanish that she thought she knew, she didn't actually know. I'm sorry, Portugal is Portuguese. It's Brazilian is Portuguese. She speaks Spanish, but it's not from Mexico. It's another Spanish speaking place. I forgot. Anyway, maybe it is. I don't. Anyway,
Canada.
Yes, because Canada.
Texas.
That works. But it was funny because it's like she gets her gets her first report card and it's like she has a D.
Oh.
I'm like, how the fuck did you get a D in a language that you speak? She looks at me and she goes, well, you got an F in English. Well, I missed school.
I know speak English good.
I don't.
No, you don't.
No.
What pissed me off, there was this one really cute Haitian girl. Sheila, by the way, if you're watching, call me. And she already spoke it, so she's sitting there like every time the teacher asks a question, she raises her hand. It got to the point where I actually switched seats with the person next to her, and every time she raised her hand, I'd pull it back down. Because I got sick of her answering fucking everything. Because she'd get all the extra credit and shit like that. That annoyed the crap out of me. Learn a different language. I had to learn French. I learned all of 3 words, but goddamn it, I did it.
Question.
Yes.
You told her to call you.
Uh-huh.
You didn't leave a number.
She'll figure it out.
8675309.
How the fuck did you know my number? Also, wow, you're old. Jesus, I feel old now too. I don't like it.
8675309. Yeah.
Dude, we're gonna die. That's super depressing.
Oh.
I need to play some video games. Like, I need to fix myself. You know what I wish we could do?
I need to play some video games. I need to fix myself. That doesn't really go to... You want to help me fix ourselves?
Yeah.
Get our friend V in on here.
Okay.
Alright? And then do our actual thing to where we whip him into shape while staying fat. That would be some mild music.
No, what I want to do is learn how to respawn, because it's depressing that I can't do that.
You didn't see my Facebook status the other day, did you?
No.
My Facebook status the other day is, my friend Paul said this because I was talking about...
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. He goes, where do we respond in real life? And I wanted to answer your mom's vagina, but that was kind of like too narrow pointing. Because like
Vaginas.
His mom. I mean, we're all clearly not going to respond from his mom's vagina,
I mean,
but a vagina in general, nonetheless. So I posted that as a question on Facebook, and I tagged him, and then my friend Matt responds, going that Jesus respawned 3 days later or something like that.
That's some serious lag right there.
And that's what he followed it up with. And Jesus had a good connection. He hit all 3 points with one comment, and it was amazing. It's like Jesus respawned 3 days later, and that's with a good connection. And it's like I saw that and I busted out laughing. Nothing else mattered that day. I laughed so
If
hard.
I respond in a vagina the same way I did in World of Warcraft, my response would be the exact same thing. How the fuck do I get back?
Here's a question for you, since you've played The Sims.
I've done that.
What would you think about a Sims aspect to World of Warcraft?
You mean like role playing?
Yeah, like, you can meet somebody in the game, you can date them, you can knock them up, stuff like that.
But like an NPC or an actual character? Or an actual person, rather.
Either way.
An NPC, no, because I hate The Sims. And I don't think Blizzard needs to be spending time and money creating The Sims in World of Warcraft. What they need to be spending time and money on is giving me free phoenixes.
I have 4 Phoenix Mounts. 5 Phoenix Mounts now.
Well, you technically have it for everybody. Oh, you're talking about the other ones. The Pandoran phoenixes don't look that great. I want
yes
the,
and no.
I want the see-through ones. I want the purple and the red. I want the originals.
I have 6 then.
Oh, kill me or kill you in your sleep. Anyway.
Yeah, I have the 4 from the challenge modes for Mist Pandaria. I have the 1 Ashes of Alar, and then I have the 1 rating one. So yeah, I have 6.
I will kick you in the dick with a hammer.
Sounds kinky.
It's not. So I think please don't touch my genitals. To me, what I love most about gaming is escaping into that world and role-playing, whether it be with other characters or with the game itself. And a lot of people think that's weird. I don't care. I absolutely adore role-playing, and I love role-playing with other characters in World of Warcraft. I love playing Sims aspects, like, relationships, or like, we had a guild member who had to stop playing, so his character died. And we had a little funeral for him, and it was great. I love that aspect of World of Warcraft, and, like, I love role-playing the kinds of things you can do in The Sims. I wouldn't like to play The Sims in World of Warcraft.
Speaking of, as nerdy as that sounded...
That's fine. I'm proud of me.
I've actually done similar stuff like that as well.
It's a blast.
But when I was on my Horde, when I had my Horde account, one of my officers in the guild passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, legit passed away in real life.
R.I.P., buddy.
Alright, and what happened is that his wife still played.
Oh. Okay, this is getting super sad.
So we had a funeral for him in game.
Oh.
She knew she knew that he loved Nagrand.
Did anyone /fart?
No.
Okay, good.
This is during Lich King. She knew that there was 2 favorite places that he liked to go. He liked to go to Nagrand,
mm-hmm.
Just to like farm and stuff, and then he liked Ice Crown.
Okay.
And so it's like, well, I know for a fact Nagrand's been used as funeral stuff before because you can actually find it online, by the guy Nim. Have you ever seen his videos for World of Warcraft?
Mm-hmm.
He has one for one that he did for a friend of his that died in. And they did it in Nagrand. So I opted for Ice Crown. Well, where exactly are we going to do this in Ice Crown?
That's probably a bad idea.
So what we did was we actually, since he was a paladin, buried him at the Arctic Tournament grounds.
Nice.
So
nice.
It was kind of cool. We had
That's touching.
It was kind of cool. Needless to say, there was like limitations. Like there was no way to actually have a proper burial or anything like that. But it's like,
isn't there a toy where you can set a corpse on? Like, can you do it on a player?
It wasn't available back then.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But no, like there's no coffin or anything. It's like no way to actually put him in a hole. But it was nice, and and it's kind of cool because at that point in time during Lich King, we had like roughly 25 to 30 active raid members
mm-hmm.
in our guild. So it's like all of us are bombarding. Ice Crown Ardent Tournament grounds. So it was kind of cool. So
this is super touching, and now I'm super sad.
Well, I've also done weddings in games. Attended weddings in video games.
Weddings are just as depressing as funerals. They're like pre-funerals.
Yeah, weddings, getting married in general, betting half your shit that you love this person forever. That's basically what it is.
Wow, I need a video game now to just like make me not so sad.
So. God
damn it.
No, but I don't understand the full-on RPing in regards. Speaking like in proper English or not proper English, but speaking like properly for that time frame.
That's kind of annoying.
But as like I do have like in my mind it's like my warrior is married to my warlock type thing.
That is the weirdest thing. But I do the exact same thing when I play wrestling games. Instead of because there's a create a career mode, but create a story mode, but you have to type everything out and it's stupid. What I end up doing is I just do a bunch of matches and the story takes place in my head. Yeah. At one point, I'll do a tag team match with these two characters I created, or maybe an established wrestler and a character I created, but that character I created turns on the guy, so the next time he comes out, they fight each other, but his attire is now darker, and he's a more evil-looking character.
It's funny because, at first,
I am now instantly single, by the way. I just felt I'm single now because...
Your girlfriend's watching this and she goes,
somewhere in time and space, she just heard that, and she's like, nope, done.
No, but later on, because back during WrestleMania something, which came out on Nintendo 64, a WrestleMania game for the WWF. It's a WWF, people, it's not WWE.
Well, I mean.
And in that one, you can change the outfits.
I remember that.
And then what I would do is that I would do a little RP, and I guess you can say to where it's I would have one outfit to where it's my wrestling outfit, then I had one outfit to where it's I'm normal clothing, and thinking I'd be out in the ring and or if I got announced first, I'd be out in the ring and I'd be smack talking and the guy that I'm smack talking that's who's on fighting. Stupid shit like that. You
can create that in the newer WWE games.
Oh yeah,
it's fun. It's just get some. I really want to come to PC so I can type it out.
Yeah.
Because I've come up with some pretty sweet stories. I think it's I love shit like that. I love just creating my own story in anything I play.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is one I do? I do I'll play Trials Fusion or not Trials Fusion. I'm sorry. Trials 2. You know what that is?
No.
It's like an arcadey motorcycle game. It's different camera angles, but the one I play is side scroller basically. And it's there's jumps and crap. It's there's jumps and crap, and then there's you do flippies and all that crap. It's just a fun little motorcycle game.
It's Excite Bike but newer.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Except more challenging. Anyway, so I'll do a thing where it's okay, I'll do the level as myself, and I'll give myself a score for all the flips I did, and then I'll say okay, one of my friends is the next one up, and they do it, and it's I compete with those other characters. I do it 4 or 5 times, and it's a bracket. So so this person lost, they're out. Then we do it again 4 times, and 3. I'm such a loser. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now.
Good idea.
I think I'm done. I'm putting an end to this. I'm done. Just podcast over. Good night, everybody. I'm done.
As he grabs his knife to cut himself.
Yep. I shouldn't have said anything. Shit. Okay, now I'm not saying anything.
Well, you have to say something, because now this is the time where we wrap it up, everybody. Once again, thank you very much for listening / watching / stalking us through our podcast. I do appreciate it. Once again, I am Phannom. #OMG. It's called OMG. And with me, as always, is Mr. Jolly. He's still not saying anything. Alright, so I guess we're officially done. This may be the last podcast ever.
Sorry, I couldn't hold it anymore.
Alright, good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. I tried so hard.